Hey Amanda, happy Monday. This is the third time that I've tried to record this because every time I've gone off on some philosophical tangent or tried to, be really deep. When really all I was trying to express is that being reinvigorated by what everything that I was rambling at you about last night, um, making headway on my manuscript and coming to a point where I'm finally hitting what I feel like has been at the center of my idea that I've been digging toward for a really long time. I've been working on this one idea for God knows how long now, on and off for the past 3 years. And every step that I've made toward it, every idea that I've had has only felt really temporary, a placeholder as I dig around this world that I'm attempting to create and, find out what's true and what's going to wind up, being the pillars of a fictional, I don't know, you know what I mean, whatever. So now that I finally found something that feels permanent and ideas that I know that I could work with and build, work with and use as a foundation on which to build real drafts of a book, instead of my vomit drafts, my NaNoWriMo drafts, stuff that has been all about telling the story to myself and figuring out characters and nothing that's ever going to see the light of day ever. I now feel like I can, move on and start working. And this, what I wanted to talk about and what I wound up getting off on a crazy tangent about is that this came at a really good time because, I'm at a crossroads in my life where I'm trying to figure out, how to pay my rent, how to feed myself, how to, do all the real world stuff while still doing what I want to do. And a lot of the times when I think about it, everything that I want to do contradicts my real goals because I want to create, I want to write books, I want to who knows, write TV, write plays, write movies. I want to create, and the thing with that is you don't get paid for that in the beginning, and you have to find ways to support yourself, and that has been really disheartening for me lately in a very spoiled brat way, aka oh my god, all I want to do is write and don't want to have to worry about money and don't have to work for a living. None of the standard paycheck making paths have been appealing to me at all. And that's been really hard as I, apply for jobs that I don't really feel super passionate about or, trying to decide what jobs will pay me but will also supplement my creativity and my goals nicely, working in publishing. I would read a lot of books and, you become a better writer by reading, but, working as a journalist and getting paid to write, would be getting paid to learn to be a better writer through practice and being forced to write on deadline and under adverse conditions and that kind of thing. So it's been kind of a toss-up of what I wanted to do, and every time I overthink it, I wind up really unhappy. And just by having these past couple of days where I've done nothing but write and have breakthroughs and be really happy with what I'm creating, I've just had this realization that at the end of the day, as long as I'm doing this, it doesn't really matter what else I'm doing to supplement myself, because there is something that I want to see exist in the world, and the only way that it's going to exist is if I create it. And I don't mean this to sound completely narcissistic, but I guess that's what creative people, what artists, what writers, what everyone has to think like. There's no way to achieve your end game goal except to do it. And so I may be crying that I'm not getting paid to sit around all day and write, you know what I mean? And I might have to produce what I want to produce under bad conditions and while working a night job or working a day job or, taking weird paths. That's okay, and I still have to do it. And I don't know, that just seems clearer to me now. And I don't mean to make such a huge deal about this. I don't know. I was trying to decide what I wanted to talk about in this video. And, normally I would just want to, giggle at you about everything that I did last night and the day before and wahaha, I've been writing and things are finally coming together, and I don't want to make a thing out of it and pretend that I've had some breakthrough. But I guess I'm just saying that this has come at a good time. And if I had to offer any sisterly advice, knowing that you want to, go into film or, even art or whatever, however you decide to take your passions and meld them together, you're going to have ideas because you're creative and awesome, and you're going to want to see them exist in the world, and you're just going to have to make them exist because you're the only one who can do it. I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm excited to create, I guess, is the mood that I'm in. And it's actually hard. There's so much that I want to do right now. I just have like a, maybe it's because I've been alone and had nothing to do but write and but scribble and everything, etc., etc. But I just want to write everything right now, and I just like have had a hard time like zeroing in on something. So like being able to sit down the last couple days and work on Saving Ronnie Hannigan has been good because I feel directed, because I'm constantly straddling the line between I want to write this book and then like concentrating all my energy on it and then getting sick of it and then like being mad that, you know, it's a long project. Like I want to also write short stories or things that can come to fruition earlier, you know, and just constantly be creating and like dabble in different worlds and that kind of thing. So I need to find that balance. Okay, I got really off topic. I should have just ended this video when I gave you that nice sisterly advice. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, computer went dark. Okay, I'm gonna leave my apartment because I've been, you know, getting a little cabin fevery. Leave my apartment to probably go to a cafe to keep writing, but actually work on some cover letter shit today because I think I'm going to apply to be a freelance writer for a website which pays, which would be really cool. So if I got it, this would be the first time I got paid to write. God help me. Anyway, okay. I'll see you tomorrow and I'll talk to you on Wednesday. I hope you had a good day at school.